I saw this house in the mountains in South Brazil, and it is crazy. Crazy in a good way, because I think it's really beautiful, but then also the price they're asking for this is crazy as well. But watch the video, try and guess what you think the price is, and then you can see how close you are to the actual price. And I think most of you are going to be way, way off. And also the real estate agent selling this property is Bruno Finch, and I'll leave a link to him in the description below. Okay, so let's have a look at the house. So this is a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom timber house. The total size of the house is 250 square meters, which is 2,690 square feet. And the size of the plot of land is 1,200 square meters, which is 12,900 square feet. So it's a decent sized property with quite a big garden. And it's located in the town of Canela in the state of Rio Grande do Sul in the south of Brazil. And it's a very calm, safe, affluent, beautiful town in the mountains. And it's about a 2-hour drive from Porto Alegre, the capital of Rio Grande do Sul. And the house is in a gated community just outside of Canela. It takes about 15 minutes to drive to Canela from the house. And because it's in a gated community, it just has a low wall with the neighbors. And here in the front you can see there's no fence or anything. And inside the gated community they have a small lake here, and you can see it's just in front of the house. So this is really nice. And then walking up to the house you can see it's got quite a big front garden here with a nice big lawn. And walking into the house you actually have a small hallway, which isn't very usual for Brazilian houses. But they seem to have put some chairs in here, so it's kind of a seating area. I can't see any coat closets or anything to hang your coats. So yeah, it's definitely not how I would have furnished the entrance hallway. And then leaving the hallway you come into the big living room with a really nice fireplace straight ahead. And this living room is really big, so you can see to the left here you've got more of a seating area and some really big windows. So a lot of natural light comes in. I would assume the windows are just single pane glass though, so ideally that's something you'd want to change. Because up here in Canela the winters can get very cold, it can fall below 0 degrees Celsius. You can see on the bottom left here that they have radiators in this house, so they have central heating. And the living room has really nice wooden floors, very high ceilings as well, which makes it look even more spacious. And here the stage is just pointing out the fireplace, which is a really nice feature of the house, that's for sure. And to the right here you have the TV area. So you can see we've got another radiator and also an air conditioning unit above it. Although the air conditioning isn't a central air conditioning, you've got separate split units for each one. And then you have a staircase here which leads up to some of the bedrooms. And then through here you have the dining room, which is a good size. You can see they fit a big dining table in here. And beyond that you have another space, which looks a bit like a sunroom with the big windows. And they've made this into a games room. So you can see they've got a table and some chairs here where they play some games. And you can also see the back garden, and they've got a small guest house in the back garden, which we'll look at a bit later. And in this area also they have a small little wood burning stove as well. And here he's pointing out that they have a wine cabinet with these glass doors. And then through here to the left is the kitchen. So it's a decent size. Got some nice granite worktops, and the cabinets in a similar color to the wooden walls, so it blends in really nice. And then to the right here you have a kitchen nook, which looks really cozy, with lots of windows again, so this is a really nice feature. And then going back and through these doors here, you have quite a large laundry room. And then there's one more area downstairs, and that is 1 bedroom. So you have 1 bedroom downstairs and 3 upstairs. So this is a decent size. They put a big double bed in here. They haven't put any wardrobes, but there's space for that. You can see on the wall there it's got air conditioning, and then it also has a radiator. And then to the right is the ensuite bathroom for the bedroom. And it's got a normal shower, not one of these electric showers. So the hot water comes from the gas boiler. And then finally here you have another bathroom, which is the main downstairs bathroom. Okay, so now let's go upstairs and have a look at the bedrooms upstairs. So here to the right you kind of have a little office and another seating area, and then they kind of created this separate little area where you can kind of sit, look at the front garden and then the small lake they've got beyond the road. So that's really cozy. And then here you've got the 3 bedrooms, so let's have a look at the first one. So this is a really good size. It's got high ceilings, nice windows, and yeah, they put a wardrobe as well, so you can definitely fit everything in this bedroom. And let's have a look at the second bedroom. So this is slightly smaller, but still you can fit everything that you want to in here, with high ceilings again. And then this is the third bedroom, which is the master bedroom. And yeah, it's not the biggest, but I find it really cozy, with lots of windows and nice view to the front garden. And they built in some wardrobes here to the left, and then through here is the ensuite bathroom. So yeah, I was expecting the master bedroom to be a bit bigger, but it is pretty cozy. And then finally here you have another bathroom for the other bedrooms. Okay, so now let's go out and have a look at the back garden and the guest house. So you can see the side of the house, so it's got a very long driveway which goes all the way to the back of the garden. Oh, and here to the left you can see the air conditioning units. So you've got separate one of these for each air conditioning unit in the house. So it's got a nice big lawn here in the back, although this property does not have a garage though. But you could build one, so you could kind of add a garage to the guest house here in the back if you wanted to. And to the right here you can see there's a bit of a forest. So yeah, you'd have to check if that forest is protected, or if one day someone could build a house right next to you. And then you have this guest house which they built in the same style as the main house. So let's go inside and have a look. So here you've got quite a big kitchen, charcoal barbecue, and then a big dining table in the middle here. Oh, and here it's just showing what the back of the main house looks like. And to the right here you have a fireplace, and then another little table and the benches here as well. So it's quite a big space, fairly high ceilings in here as well. So yeah, this is a very cozy space. But the only thing is that there's no bedroom in here, so it's just this open space here, and then you also have a small bathroom. But I guess you could just put a bed in here if you wanted to, or if you wanted to, you could just put in a stud wall and actually make a small bedroom. So I think this has really been built as a barbecue area, so when they have friends over they bring them to this house here and have a barbecue and everything, rather than entertaining in the big house, which is very common here in Brazil. Okay, so that's the property. I mean, I personally think it's a great house. I think it's really beautiful. I like the size of the house. The living room is really big, and the bedrooms as well. And I like the high ceilings and the wooden floors, and also having the guest house is very useful. In terms of negatives for this property, the fact that it doesn't have a garage, so that is one negative. And also I'm not sure how well the house is insulated, and it has lots of big windows, but I think they are single pane glass, so the windows will need to be changed. And also the radiators in some of the rooms seem a bit small as well, so maybe the central heating needs to be updated a bit. And then finally, in terms of the asking price, so the asking price is 6.5 million reais, which is $1.2 million. So they're asking for more than $1 million for this timber house. That is a lot of money. I mean, I was shocked when I saw the asking price. In my head, I was thinking, yeah, maybe 1 million, 1.5 million reais. So we're talking, $200,000 to $300,000, considering it's in Canela and so on. But no, I was totally wrong. So yeah, I will definitely not be buying this property, that's for sure. But yeah, the towns of Canela and Gramado, the prices here are crazy these days. All the properties are super expensive. I mean, if you want to buy a small apartment in Canela, you're talking like close to 2 million reais, $400,000. So I mean, prices have gone up so much. But the good thing is that the towns surrounding Gramado Canela, they are a lot more reasonable. So I did a video recently about São Francisco de Paula, which is the town next to Canela, and here the properties are a lot more reasonably priced. So I hope you like this video. Please leave a like, subscribe. If you've got any comments, leave in the comment section below. So thanks for watching, until next time.